Motorola recognises the vital part that TETRA plays in mission-critical communications in public safety and in commerce, and we see TETRA remaining as the resilient core communication system for the rest of this decade and beyond, working alongside broadband solutions such as public and private LTE. We know that customers have always asked for security, fast response, emergency features and excellent coverage. But now customers are expecting more, and we are stepping up to that challenge. They are expecting superb audio, increased range and in-building coverage to make end users more effective and to keep them safe. People want radios that are very easy and intuitive to use, even those who are new to TETRA coming from the analog world. And the radios should stand up to really tough environments. And so customers want to choose a TETRA radio matched to the different needs of different users. In short, they want a radio that is safer, tougher and easier to use. And that is what we have with the new MTP 3000 family of TETRA radios.
Okay, let's just check they're working. Okay, off you go.
Well, I'm very excited about this radio because I think we've done a number of things in this radio that makes it absolutely one of the radios that will give the optimal safety to our customers.
Yeah, I hear in all three.
The sensitivity of the radio is that much better than any other radio on the marketplace.
I'm hearing you on two of them now.
Which means in that dark alley, that indoor environment where you didn't have coverage before, you may actually now have coverage.
I'm just hearing you on the 3000 now.
The audio levels are louder, clearer than any radio that's gone before.
It's all clear after this one.
So the end user has the ability to be able to receive and get a call and be able to hear the call in very loud environments.
Okay, that's fine.
We're seeing different types of usage patterns with some of our customers. Customers are beginning to pool radio. And when you have a radio, it's no longer the owner's radio anymore, and they treat it like a tool. In that sense, we have to have a very stringent set of quality requirements on our radios to ensure they're extremely rugged. The first thing we've introduced is a very, very strong side connector. That's got about a 40-pound break stress capability. But that connector is also very easy to remove as well, so it's not an impediment. Also underneath the radio as well, there's a connection point underneath there, and we've put a new ruggedized connector in there that is self-cleaning. The overall ruggedness of the package as well is very, very strong indeed. What we do is we make sure the ergonomics are the most fundamental things. We have the push-to-talk button. It sits in very easily on the thumb, so that makes it very, very easy to find. Other easiness of the radio as well, there's two knobs on this radio. Many people are coming over to TETRA for the very first time. This makes an easier transition for them and much easier to pick up and learn. Obviously as well, what we have is the user interface, but because of the higher processing capabilities of this particular platform, it's 5 times faster than it ever was before. In addition, there's a trans-reflective display, which means in dim light or very bright lights, it's very easy to read this display. The radio as well is IP55, so that gives it a lot better weather protection than most radios out in the marketplace. When people buy Motorola, they buy quality. That's something, a legacy that Motorola's had for years and years, decades and decades. So we ensure that with all the products that we produce. We ensure that by doing what we call accelerated life testing. It's a very extensive set of tests that some are destructive, some are non-destructive testings to ensure that the radios will perform for many years to come. And we've seen this from products that we've had out far longer than we would have first envisaged out there. And again, we get great customer testimonials on just how reliable, how rugged these devices are. This is the lifeline, this radio, for the end users, and it must work in all conditions. It's that assurance to reliability and ruggedness that we make in every single Motorola radio, because we fundamentally understand that people buy Motorola for quality.